with a drip, drip, mind too tight. Go talk some popular grew up rich, I grew up poor. Had to hustle, be mature. That's my point of view. That's my point of view.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl Gigi Lemaine, aka Nkosazana Yasekasi, and welcome to yet another episode of POV with your girl Gigi Lemaine. Guys, I am super excited and happy because the team and I have got an announcement to make. Yes, guys, we have officially been monetized, and I want to figure out and find out, according to your favorite podcasters, when was your channel monetized? 1 video? 2 videos? 5 videos? I know, but you guys know we keep the flavor going. And today I'm really excited because we bring in somebody who is an absolute hybrid, somebody who we would say has been in the industry for a while, but somebody who has reinvented themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome producer, publisher, muso, DJ, you know what, Sinjay, a guy of many talents, and he goes by the name of Mino. Was that enough energy?
Yeah, you killed it.
Right?
You killed it.
Did you hear how I accredited it? Did I forget anything?
You killed it.
Is there father involved?
I'm a father.
He's an absolute father. Is there a married man? So the girls know that, you know.
No, I'm not married.
He's not married, ladies. That means he is absolutely on the market right here. He has said in 2022. Shout out to you and thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you so much.
So a lot of people are going to ask, he's a familiar face.
Yeah.
Where has he been?
No, his face.
Where has he been? Who do we know him as? And in a nutshell, who are you? Where are you from? Different aliases.
Yeah.
Who you are now.
Okay. My name is Thabo Malefani. I was born in Meadowlands. Moved to Dube. From Dube, I started living in the north, Bramley.
Yes.
With my crew. You know them, Glitz Gang.
Yes.
At that time. Well, I've been in the music business since I was I've been in music for a long time, since primary school. But I've been in the music business since 2006, and it was just for fun.
Yeah.
I sound like a grandfather now, I know. Yeah, but I was still young at that time, just messing around, you know. I wasn't a made guy. I only got famous towards the middle of my career, you know. So, you know, as a muso, there's those days where you have to put in the grind and no one knows you. Absolutely. So I'm counting those years as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so started as a rap artist. We had to learn how to produce our own music. So I was a composer, Libo Sean Pages, Libo Cypher at the time, you know. We were getting into studio, stealing our mom's PC and getting like a crack version of Fruity Loops, you know, to make beats, because guys that promise us beats would never deliver. You go to another studio, you record there, the next time you come there, the track is not there. 7 months later, you go to the same studio and the guy says, yo, come listen to this track that I did, and you're like, damn, that's my track.
That's my track, though. What's this now?
Where's my vocals? But that's the beat that I made. Yeah, so we're like, enough of that. We stealing my aunt's PC. Yeah. Sean Page's mom. And we started making beats. And from then we got a mic and we started recording. Then Muggs sponsored us with a doper mic, and we started. Nice. That's when we started becoming Glitz Gang.
Right. So everybody kind of like came with their own stuff.
Yeah.
And you haven't mentioned that your name.
My name is Morale.
Yes, that's how you know him.
It was originally Morality.
Oh, okay.
But this guy, Altito, was lazy to say Morality. He just kept on calling me Morale. My stage name was Morality. Yeah. And people get it wrong. You know, they say it's Morale, not Moral.
Morale.
It's Morale.
Morale.
So I lift up your morale.
Your morale, you know, I motivate you. I lift up your, you know, your chi.
Even now, when I chose my new name, my new reinvention name, because I'm doing other things, I think we'll get into that in the interview, but as Morale, I was like, yo, I want to get the stage name right, so people don't get it wrong this time. So I went with the name, like the surname. I wanted a surname type name, double barrel name, you know. And I was like, okay, what I'm doing now, I've been pushing this publishing company called Mino Music, and people in my industry call me Mino.
Okay.
Like these big execs from ad agencies will call me and say, hey, Mino,
Yeah.
we want you to do this. And everybody just calls me Mino. Kapasa called me Mino. Samra called me Mino. When they call me,
So
like,
sweet.
yo, Mino, what's up? We need you to do this. I'm like, okay, I love this name, Mino. And it represents what I do, which is music.
Music.
Mino is
Music.
music for Sutu.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mino.
So I was like, okay, I want to call myself Mino, despite the company being called Mino Music.
Got you.
I was like, Mino, but a nice surname is Black.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
John
Mino
Black.
And I wanted, John Black.
Yeah, nah.
And I wanted to represent black people, because the music that I make is for black people. So Mino for black people, Mino Black.
Yeah.
But people still get it wrong. What am I know black?
Listen,
Ah,
I've been
bruh.
Gigi Lamine,
Bruh.
Gigi Lamine. Like, trust me, I know exactly how you feel. I've even been Gigi Lama. Hey. Yeah, I know. So trust me, I know that struggle. And interchangeably, it would then be Black Mino, which is black music. And
Yeah,
then, you know,
but I
Mino
like
Black, love it.
Mino.
No,
Mino
of course,
Black, yeah.
But like, it absolutely speaks to that. So, backtracking a little bit.
Yeah?
Glitz Gang, there are four members.
Yeah, there was
Right?
it was me,
Yes,
Max,
Max
Sean Pages, and El Tito.
and El Tito.
Yeah.
So that comes together. What is, the big break for the crew? What is the big break for you? How did that happen?
I think Max was doing his thing. He was one of the guys that was leading the movement in terms of being known.
Yeah.
And I think I was the one that was orchestrating what we should do, because I was like, yo, we need to pull our talents together so we can win as a team. Because Max is doing his things, Liver Pro Kid, then he does his things there. So we could be hitting the industry really five guns shooting at the industry instead of one gun,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's come up with a click. Everybody liked the idea.
Yeah.
In fact, there was meant to be 6 guys. We were gonna approach AKA and the Les, but when we got together, Mags's cousin was there. It's like, nah, you don't need those guys. You guys are perfect, the 4 of you. So we never even sent the proposal to those guys.
Wow.
Before they were even big. Before AKA was big. Les was bubbling. Yeah, he was there. He was in the scene. But he was a close friend of ours. So we started doing music together, getting into studio. Mags was a little bit more known. Then I dropped my mixtape. Then I became known. Then I was like, guys, let's not drop anything as Glitz Gang. Let's continue building all the different members, so when we do release everything, we are strong artists that could stand alone. Then El Tito released his mixtape at the time. Then he released his album. Then Sean Pages later on did his thing as well. But every guy just shunned when their moment was there, we were like influencers of the culture at that time, like the first guys to even come up with the song called Yellowbone. I mean,
Hey!
we promote at that time.
Yeah, of course.
It was
of course.
fun and nice and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But when I look at it now, I'm like, nah, dog.
Got you,
Everybody's
got you.
beautiful. Why?
you.
know.
No, but I mean, it's part of the
Yeah,
culture.
yeah.
It's part of the story. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I mean, POV. We're here to understand and just
Yeah.
where the culture was. So now Glitz Gang happens. People are getting super famous, right?
Yeah.
And then Morel becomes this guy,
Yeah.
and then there's this girl,
Oh, what's girl now? You scaring me.
and then they date. It looks okay.
Yeah.
It looks very I won't lie. It looks
Yeah.
very wanceable. And understand, I am probably in primary school at this
Yeah.
point. Maybe like early years of my high school.
Yeah.
But like this is the it couple.
Yeah.
And then I think things go left. And then, a song is released
Yeah.
by Morel.
Yeah.
It rhymes with holy whatever.
Okay.
Right? And there's this, big, I don't even want to say outrage, but ha ha ha.
Yeah.
So on the record, were you ever dating this person?
Okay, let me clear something.
Okay, please.
First of all, like publicly,
Yeah.
I'll never say who I'm dating.
Okay.
And even if I say it, it's a publicity stunt.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never dated anyone.
Okay.
I never got involved with anyone. Anything that you heard, publicity stunt.
Okay.
End of story.
Yeah, and it's fine, because I mean, it is what it is. So if have you met with this person after the publicity stunt?
Yo,
No,
it's
you just
a
never crossed paths.
Publicity stunt.
Okay, it's
Even
finished.
if-
It's at work.
I'll
Yeah,
never
yeah.
tell you anything.
Okay,
right?
okay,
It's gonna
sorry.
be a publicity stunt. I'm gonna
Okay.
leave it there. I don't kiss and tell.
Okay,
And do that type
Shout
of
outs.
stuff. You know.
he's a businessman.
You know. I'm not gonna go on. I'm not even gonna entertain you.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, all right.
If it's a lie, if you believe it's a lie, let's leave it as a lie.
I love
there.
it. I didn't expect you to do this. Hey, I really thought I had him. I really thought I had him. Okay, so the group happens. I wouldn't really say the group breaks up,
Yeah.
but I think like just everyone goes, in their own direction.
Yeah.
Was there a point also on the record where people broke up? Or was it just a matter of everybody flourishing in their respective fields? Because you were doing what you were doing. And I think the nice thing was that you guys were all different.
Yeah.
And he was aligned with Ulinda. May his soul rest in peace,
Yeah.
And you were very like north and the girls, and
Yeah.
then, Tito also, Mr. Coleman,
Yeah.
So everyone kind of had their own persona.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever break up? Because I remember hearing
Yeah.
that there was supposed to be kind of like a mixtape that was dropped that was never dropped.
Yeah,
and I think
that mixtape was
everyone
gonna change
exactly
the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
Everybody was flourishing, doing their thing. Then there was some friction happening. I love my boys, even though they don't love me back right now. I love them. I'll always love you guys, even though there might be a rift. I'm not even gonna get into it that much.
Yeah, of
but
course.
I think I said something on Vuzu and it didn't go well with El Tito.
Got you.
But it was only good positive vibes at that time.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
People out there twisted it into something that it wasn't. But it is what it is. A song was made about me, someone saying F me and whatnot. And we squashed everything. I'm cool with everyone. But it's not like before. Like it's not
Got
gelling
you.
like before.
Got you.
And I could say like I lost some brothers, like real brothers,
Yeah.
some I think about them sometimes. I lost. Yeah.
Do you think it was like an ego thing at the time with everybody?
Yeah, I think it's egos. I think it's
People,
egos,
yeah.
and there was too much competition among us, and the people around us as well.
I was gonna
weren't
say.
giving us the right advice, and people just come in your space to use you and direct you in the wrong direction,
Yeah.
But with Glitz Gang, I love you guys, and we all grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all grow up, and we can't look for that childhood friend right now. I'm a man right now,
Yeah.
I got things to do, but when I look at it, I smile. I'm like, yeah, best times of my life.
Oh,
Let me move on now. Yeah.
shout out to them. Shout out to them. And what was some of the top 3 songs on your catalog then?
I think it was Call My Number. It was Ayama.
Yeah.
It was Ain't No Thing You Think, running with my own boys.
Yes.
I ain't on no brownies and the yellow bones.
The
It
squad is-
ain't no thing. It ain't no thing.
The squad is
you
smiling like
think.
yes. All right.
Let me grab some coffee.
Yeah, I would
getting
absolutely say Call My Number. I'm just remembering something. Sean Pages had this competition for Get It Right Homeboy. And I think he was looking for freestyles. And I realized I did a freestyle that wasn't chosen. But now I'm remembering it. So
Don't take
but
it out on me,
No, but I still got to meet him. And only now it's like, oh my goodness, I remember I entered that competition.
Yeah.
And like I finally got to meet him and yeah, like wow. And that was like, yeah, that was a very good time in hip hop. Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Would you say that you guys I mean one needs to be humble, but
Yeah.
wouldn't you say that you contributed to flagshipping hip hop as a
A lot.
genre, right?
A lot. And I think it's not only us. There were other people that got hip hop to the point that we were in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the double HP, Amo.
Yeah.
You know, double HP, rest in peace. Bo Pro Kid. You know, you need to give homage to those guys.
Absolutely.
Even a whole lot of guys in the background, Osmic, you know, Bo Snares, The Dictator, you know.
Snares D.
Yeah. A lot of guys had their time and contributed a lot in hip hop. But for us, I think we switched up the gears and made it more commercial, made it more clubby, made it more north, and we came with our accents, you know. Came with our
What school did you go to?
I went to NSA, National School of Arts.
Okay. Okay.
And I went to Glen Hazel Primary School, yeah.
Got you. I know.
And I started St. Edgar's with Bongani Fasi.
Bongani Fasi.
Yeah.
He's actually coming to the show soon.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And best collaboration. Like, you loved working with this artist. Absolutely amazing.
I'd say, and I don't even care about the energy in the studio. I just care about the energy that impacted my life.
Yes.
I'd say Zola. Zola is the best collabo I've ever had in my life. I won an award for it, you know, a Metro FM award for best collabo with Zola for Ayama.
Wow.
And even though we had our conflicts, you know, straight after I shot the video, we weren't talking for a long time. And I'd like to say on camera, I love you, Zola. Yo. I was just a young buck, full of energy and rage and whatnot. And I'm sorry for the distance and the gap. I mean, the rift that we had after the song. But I always see you as the star. I'll always see you as the man and an older brother. Yeah. Keep on shining, you know. Yeah. And I'm giving you your flowers while you're still here. You know.
Have you given them to him in person? Would you like to give them to him in person?
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Right? I think that would be nice.
I'd like to give Zola his flowers in person.
Yeah.
But his energy was positive. It's just that he's a character on himself, on his own, you know. Yeah. And I'm a character on my own outside of music and stuff. Yeah. And I think God made it happen, because he was an impossible guy to even get into studio with, especially as a rap artist at that time. He didn't believe in rap and English raps. You know what I'm saying? And I convinced him. I didn't even sit there and convince him. He listened to one of my songs and he's like, this can work. You know what I'm saying? And when I hit him up, and I said, yo, I want to go with your narrative of helping people. Let's do the song about helping someone who's in need, and it's a real life story. There's a girl who's in a coma. Her name is Ayama, and her boyfriend is hitting me up saying I must do a voice note saying, hey, when you wake up, please get well. This is for morale. No, I was like, let's turn that into a song. Wow. That's what the song is about. So in the song, Zola says she must get up, and I tell that story throughout the song. So that's what the story about Ayama is about. And we made it happen, and it touched people. I never thought people would love that song, because it's so lyrical, like in terms of the storytelling, you know, and in terms of the beat, it's so emotional. It's not club music, and people were releasing bangers at that time, and I just released that song, but I still won, you know. I still won the year,
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a real life story. It's a real life story. And where do you think hip hop is right now?
I think hip hop, you know, I where I come from, hip hop was like culture. I loved hip hop. Even now, the tattoos are hip hop. Of course. The earrings are hip hop. The sunglasses, the chin game,
you know what?
the waves. You know, everything was hip hop. It was the culture. But then there was a time in hip hop where it was just about too much club, too much flossing, too much alcohol, too much money, and we lost the street experience of hip hop. Yeah. and I got lost in that.
Yeah.
And everybody got lost in that. That's when the pro kids and the double HPs didn't know what was happening, and even media just pressed an eject button to the culture I come from of hip hop, and they put on trap music, and it wasn't our vibe at that time.
Thing, yeah.
We were still in a mind frame of spitting real lyrics and living the culture, you know, and at that time it was about respecting women, you know what I'm saying, rapping about a queen, you know, and we knew that there were other opposites of a queen.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
of
saying?
course,
I'm not
of
even
course,
gonna say
of
that
course.
name.
Yes.
But to be wary about. We needed to be wary about them. Now this new hip hop is embracing that other version.
Girl. Yeah.
The B version and
Yes.
the gold digging version, and it's all materialistic. So women today are projected as these materialistic things, and they playing that part, and it's happening in our culture where you get slay queens now, and they out for the money. They out for, if you don't got the bag,
Don't talk to me.
Don't even look at me. If you can't get me a weave that's like $6,000 and do my nails, I ain't interested in you. And guys that are coming up that are young, they can't do that. So
I mean, really, let's be
older-
honest. Yeah.
the older generation is the ones that are benefiting from this. You know? The guys that are pushing the Mercs and the Range Rovers and whatnot. Yeah, if they come into them because they can provide that, you know. And the rest of the younger guys, young adults, and they see all these girls that are their age flocking that side to the slaughter, you know.
Listen, do you know, I actually know about a guy who went to Konka. He
Yeah.
actually took out a loan. I think I was telling someone.
Yeah.
He took out a loan to take a girl to Konka. Hey, I wonder where that guy ended up.
You see,
I was like, why would you take out a
You
loan to
see?
go to Konga? Konga, can you see what you're doing?
yo,
Pressure.
yes, the pressure is
Every
too
time I
much.
see the Konga logo, it's like a red circle now, ne? With they write Konga with the red circle.
Yeah.
I'm like, it should be a red flag. Like,
So where do we get that? What's making people act like that? It's the culture. Hip hop has flipped the culture. Everything, even Amapiano, it's about that culture.
I'm telling
like
you.
we pushing that culture.
Yeah.
So I come from a culture where it wasn't about, it was about looking good, smelling good, but I didn't think that this culture is gonna go that direction.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it started going that direction, I was like, nah, hip hop, nah. Even the lyrics, the guys were singing and mumbling. I couldn't, the little whoever's, the little Johns, I don't know their names, because I just switched off at that time. I just switched off. I was like, I'm not even trying to do that.
Right.
And I think that's where that's where my career couldn't grow anymore as Morale, because Morale is about Ayama.
Love
Morale
that.
is about call my number. Like, I tell stories, and I felt like I got into studio, Gigi. Got into studio, I'm telling you. I paid. I did everything right. It's the same song that Reason is talking about. Got into studio, did it right. 100%, even better than my old songs. But when I sample the songs on radio, they're like, nah, it's not the right sound. The sound is not right.
Rather the truth.
Yeah. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you, I was investing. It's like when you're an investor, if shit is not working out, you're not gonna. It's like there's no love. It's not happening anymore. Like you are getting into studio. So please, guys, don't tell me when I must drop as Morel again, because Morel tried it.
Yeah.
And my music, it won't be appreciated. I'm telling you, I can do a Morel song today and drop it off. Well, goody, all these radio stations, it ain't gonna get played, brother. So stop it.
Because let's be honest,
The
guys,
music is there. I've left you guys with a huge catalog. Go listen to it. Go download it. Once I see the numbers coming up, then we'll talk. But if the numbers ain't talking,
you know, somebody actually once said to me, and I wanna hear your advice, right?
Yeah.
Might be a little spicy.
Yeah.
But like, do you think if Tupac dropped in 2022, he'd be hot?
Nah. I think he'll just be an underground rapper.
Okay. And
Unless he got into studio with like a Kanye West.
Of course, to really like,
yeah.
because we've seen those throwback.
Yeah.
I actually heard something of Foxy's on Nicki Minaj's album, and I was like, I could have never bought a Foxy record now.
Yeah.
But what Nicki did to her there
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing. It was like a dance hall kind of, and you know Foxy's got that patois stuff
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
So it sounded so fresh. So anyway, Morale flips the M and goes off and becomes another M, right? Mino Black, right?
Mino Black.
Eminem's. And Mino Black is like somebody who's, you know, we are hearing the name, man.
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
hearing the name, you know?
Yeah.
And it not just, you know, on the streets, but like even in production corners, we are seeing, you know, videos. I saw a video, shout out to Neezy Beats. I worked with him some time ago in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy's so talented.
Yeah.
Neezy, like, you can't touch him.
Yeah.
And somebody might ask, because this is the hardest thing as Gigi I had to do, because you're a lyricist.
Yeah.
Guys, I can already do that. I can out-rap some of your favorite male artists.
I know.
Can I please be allowed?
Definitely.
Dango, can I please be allowed?
You want me to raindrop?
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Tomorrow they're gonna be guests on the show. They're gonna.
No. I'm just kidding, yo.
But
I'm just kidding.
But then you decide that you would like to expand and become, you know, it's about reach, guys. We're in South Africa. There's a point, I think, where you also feel like, I want to localize more.
Yeah.
You know, I want to represent more.
Yeah.
I want more out of, you know, Morale has done what Morale had to do. He will always be there.
Yeah.
Like you said, revert to the songs. But there's this new person and it's Mino Black. And then you find people saying, oh, is it for the love or for the love of money? Is it because it's hot? And so what are you saying to somebody like that? You know, if there's somebody asking, like, why are you doing that?
It's a valid question.
Yeah.
I think we all do stuff for money.
Of course.
To survive
Standard.
and whatnot.
Money.
But, you know, it's like buying a nice house.
Yeah.
And driving a nice car, and you're all alone, and there's no passion in your life. It's like so boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started my company, Mino Music, in 2017. But I got into this business after my song, and then called Lotto. So this
I remember Lotto.
Yeah, Lotto was a song where I was like fed up with this industry. Like, yo, I'm tired. I tried doing my morale stuff. I did a song with Kelly Kumalo talking about my struggles and whatnot. It didn't even blow. Imagine, I did a song with Kelly Kumalo.
He did a song with Kelly Kumalo, guys.
Yeah,
let's go and download stream.
Go check it out.
Yeah. What's the name of the song?
I think it's called No More.
What do you mean you think it's called?
Yeah, it's been so long. Yo, I'm telling you, it's been ages ago.
Let me check what it's called. You're stressing me.
It's called No More.
Okay, it's called No More. Okay.
Morale featuring Kelly Kumalo.
Okay.
And that song did not blow like yo, because it was still Morale, you know. So I was like, okay, let me go back to the drawing table and see what's going on. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm too English.
Yeah.
I'm too north.
It's called No More, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, let me get into studio and stop being like too Brooklyn.
Yeah.
On these people, you know. Let me rap in vernac. So the song was to try that out. Rap in vernac, and I was like, I want an angle where if it doesn't even blow, I can still go knock at the Lotto and say I've got a song called the Lotto, you know. So I did that. And I did. I went to the Lotto and I knocked, and they're like, "Oh, bring that track here. Yeah. We've got a great opportunity for you. We're gonna use it for the National Lotto Show draw." And that was my first sync deal ever in my career.
Can you tell us how much? Or you can't tell us?
I can't tell you.
You read. Yeah. Okay, but it changed you.
It changed your life. It changed my life.
And I didn't see you on an episode of I Blew It, so.
Yeah. It changed my life, and that's when I decided, yo, I want to get into more of that, like sync deals,
publishing.
So in order to get into sync deals, I had to take publishing serious.
Yeah.
And I got into music publishing, and I tried releasing other songs after that. Same story. Like, they weren't being played. When the platforms that meant to push your songs are not playing, it's end of the story.
Yeah.
You know? And at that time, it wasn't like now where you blow up on TikTok. TikTok did not exist. or you can just build a career off YouTube and you'll still be fine. You'll get monetized and you'll still make the money that Gigi Lamane is making, you know.
I said that Jimelian podcast and
She's flying all
Goodini,
over.
Goodini Bengafuni. Yeah, they are criticizing because they know the money's nice. Anyway, sorry.
So I wasn't there yet, you know. So I'm like, nah. So I sat and thought about it. I'm like, nah, guys. Time is passing by. I'm getting gray hairs, you know. And at that time, I didn't have a family. I didn't have children. I'm like, I need to start having a family. I can't be relying on some club called Rosebank in Puke, you know. And I was some Puke waiting. I'm there like furniture.
I know
waiting to
a
be
lot of
booked,
people
you know?
in clubs, and they're very happy with the hospitality rider.
Yeah.
So you go home drunk and broke, and you know there's a point when they drink, ne?
Yeah.
And then the alcohol is finished, so now you have to buy some more.
And you can't.
No, some of them they do. They know they can't. Ne?
Yeah.
Then in the morning, when it goes
The
twing
rent money
twing,
gone.
So
I was tired of that. I was like, no, you know what? I want to turn this thing into a business.
yeah.
And I was like, I announced publicly, like, yo, guys, I'm putting this morale thing away. Packing my bags. I'm getting into publishing now. I'm going to start representing guys that I've been working with and getting them out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing for the last 7 years. Killed it. I mean, I'm one of the guys that's behind why Pro Kids track made it on the
Wasn't it KFC? What is that?
McD ad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Big D. Yeah.
I'm one of the guys that's
Shout
behind
out.
that, making it happen. I've had guys that are coming from a bedroom studio in Tembisa, having their music played on a chicken licking ad.
Oof.
That played for the whole year.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the power that I've been managing as a publisher. You know, and it's been great. I love it because it made me think outside of hip hop.
Yeah.
Being boxed as you know, hip hoppers are very boxed, and we need to get into that. I need to break it down to you.
Absolutely.
But yeah. So I had to get out of that. I needed to work with Maskandi guys because the people that I was working with, they'd be like, "Yo, we need Tswana music." I'm like, Tswana music? Where do I start as a hip hop guy that knows all these rappers that always want to give you trap beats?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can't even produce this stuff. So I had to find people and make Tswana, not just one song, albums. That's Tswana music. Get the flutes, you know, get those ding, 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 you know what I'm saying, in studio and make tracks. Then after that, I'll be hit with, you need to make a music for you need to make pop, Afro pop.
Yes.
Then I get there, make Afro pop. Then you hear this Afro pop playing all over ETV, on Rhythm City, on whatever, you know. And I'm like, okay. Then after a while, I get hit by, there's this new genre called Amapiano.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't know anyone. I didn't know anyone. So I started looking. Guess who I bumped into? Mr. Jazik.
Yeah,
Still in Alexander, you know?
How are you? Hey.
Mr. Jazik is like, yo, yeah, we can do that. We can help you.
Love
you know,
him.
he's so cool.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, dog, it's handle. Then come through. I come through there, and he's like, yeah, here's the music. I'm like, okay, let's handle it. Then I check out his catalog. I'm like, this nigga is a star almost.
You're playing.
He's got like hundreds of, but at that time he wasn't the Mr. Jazik, you know.
Yeah.
He was still Jazzy Disciples.
Yeah, boo.
You know. And then Josiah was there, quiet and stuff, and I'm like, yo, Josiah, sign here, man, sign here.
Yeah.
Josiah was like so quiet, bro, like, but his music was fire, you know. So I was putting them out. I got a lot of the music, and I got it out there on TV channels and stuff, on promos, on ads and a lot of stuff, you know, like a lot of stuff that you hear every day. You don't even know Kibone that did that music. You'll hear it on Generations in the background. Gante Kibone that did that music.
Got you.
So I was pushing that, and I was like, nah, man, I like this genre. It's up and coming, and it's like I'm going back to what hip hop was doing. It was still new, you know what I'm saying? And it was still brewing. And I was like, I want to be involved in this. I want to push these guys and help. And that's how I got into
Amapiano.
Yeah.
Right.
Not as an artist, but as a publisher. So I started getting more guys that are doing Amapiano, and I signed them under my publishing company.
Are you allowed to name drop? I mean, you're putting them on here, guys. This is POV.
Yeah, I worked with Dada Man.
Yes.
Dada Man, he's one of the biggest producers and DJs in terms of Bacardi. You know Bacardi? He's one of the big dogs there. I worked with obviously Jazzy Disciples.
Yeah.
And I worked with Neezy Beats.
Shout out to Neezy. He's so talented. He can do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I worked with so many guys, like they're gonna get mad because I'm forgetting them. I'm going like there's Letokonolo. He calls himself Preacher. There's so many guys, bruh. Like they're gonna get mad.
I'm sorry to do this to you and put you on the spot.
Yeah.
But word on the streets is that you've been in studio.
Yeah.
With one of my faves, Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
The guy with the stars on his head.
Reason.
Caesar
Yeah.
Alkaline.
Caesar
Caesar Alkaline, Sinayo.
Not alkaline. The last time.
I did say Alkaline too. Were you there?
No, I saw your
Alkaline.
podcast.
Oh snap! It's
You
Alkaline.
famous now,
Yes,
yo,
it's Caesar Alkaline. One of my favorites, like Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Can you give us a scoop?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, I think like a publisher.
Yeah.
So I was like to my publishing guys, the guys that do Amapiano. I mean, not my publishing guys, my composers.
Yes.
That I signed under Mino Music. I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to get your music in projects and stuff. Then I tried and I'm like, it's not working because these guys are too much of superstars.
Yeah.
You hit up Mr. Jazzy, he's in
Out of the country or
he's
something,
in the
yeah.
UK and whatnot. And I'm like, guys, I'm gonna release an Amapiano EP.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to start from scratch. Luluna. Like I'll come up with whatever an idea of a song. Then we work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a producer, been a composer. So, but I'm not fresh in terms of Amapiano ideas because you guys have been there. So I started working with some guys, and I'm like, this is just an offering. I'm gonna get out there in the industry and get into studios with guys that are working on stuff, and I'm gonna present your stuff.
Got you.
As one of them, so I need to be one of them too.
Got you.
So that's when I was like, Mino Black is in the Hiza. You know
Is
what I'm
it
saying?
his house?
So as a DJ that does Amapiano, and a guy that's namely about music publishing, because I'm about music publishing, and that's why Mino Black was created, so I can be in studio with guys that do Amapiano and I do Amapiano. But Mino Black is not gonna be boxed in as Amapiano only. I want dance music. I want music with numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a publisher.
You're a businessman.
Yeah, I'm a publisher. So I'm like, okay, this I can mess with because I've already got talent that's there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be the star.
Yeah.
I just want to be the DJ that gets this guy that's untouchable or unreachable with this guy that is got so much talent, but he doesn't have the resources from whatever hood or wherever. And I know he's got resources, and I've put him in studio to do tracks to prove himself, and I put money on it to shoot music videos for him, even if they don't make numbers or they're not trending or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I know that we're working on something. Next time, I will get him in studio.
Lalela, can you get me in studio as a vocalist?
With the Gigi Lemaine.
Studio. Because now I won't even lie to you. I have dabbled into my piano as well.
Yeah,
it's going really, really well, guys.
Let's work on a track.
I've been in London in the name of being featured on my piano songs. Do you understand? So this thing is moving, and quite frankly, I'm not going to sit here and
No,
when I can dance, I can sing, I can rap, I can entertain.
Guys,
I love the challenge that is Amapiano. You understand?
guys, I listened to one of your podcasts. I'm not gonna say any names.
Yeah.
But an idea, okay, if you are hip hop, you can't dabble with this. And if you are Amapiano, you can't dabble with hip hop.
Yeah.
If you go into Amapiano,
Yeah.
as a hip hop guy,
Yeah.
don't come in with that hip hop flows. But who's writing these rules?
Hey.
It's like these rules are just being invented, especially
agree.
from the hip hop side.
Ah.
Hip hop side, buddy, don't do this. But if Kanye West did it, we all on it.
Lalela, Drake
You know
just
what I'm saying?
released what he
A
released.
dance, whatever,
And it's okay.
you'll see everybody's gonna be on it. But why should we always listen to other bigger guys? Let's do
Yeah.
it, guys.
Let's also
Let's
do
just
it.
this Amapiano is 100% local. 100%. It's got every element. It's got hip hop in it. It's got Afro pop in it. It's got dance thing, more house. It's got house in it. It's got kwaito in it.
Kwaito, yes.
So you hating yourself if you don't like this thing.
Love this.
I don't care where you come from. If you were born Kokasi, you did listen to Brenda Fassie. Afro pop, ane? You did listen to Arthur Mafakati, which is kwaito. Now why are you hating on this, bruh? It's got all those elements.
Squad, please. Round of applause.
no.
Squadron, please. Ngicela ama round of applause. Hey,
can't
Tim. Aye. That's the realest thing that has ever been said on this podcast.
You can't hate. You
Shout
can't
out.
hate. And guys, here is a chance. It's like, hip hop is a business. Once the Americans realized that hip hop can make millions, billions, they treated it like that. This is a business, guys. The train is going. The gravy train is going. It's going towards Nigeria. Nigeria's got more numbers than us.
Lalela.
And if you are sleeping on this thing, Nigeria is going to be the one that's
take it to the
representing this
world.
thing. And if you are sleeping on it, and there's talent like me, and that's
out.
not behind it, there's so much talent that was, I'm saying talent in terms of experience.
Yes.
I got my experience from hip hop, but I'm taking this hip hop experience and I'm pushing this genre with it. And all the networks that I've built in the last 20 years or whatever, in my career. And I'm gonna help this genre reach the top.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not sleeping on this. If you're sleeping on it, hey, hip hop, this, hey, that,
Salo
putting
Zola.
these rules that are not there. Listen, this game is not fair.
Yeah.
It was never fair. And you putting rules in and say fair. It's never. Just do it.
Got you.
Get into it. You are talented, Gigi. Do
Yeah,
you. Even
Yeah.
confuse them. Shape hardcore rap. Shape the punchline this week. Next week, get on a song with Caesar.
Yeah. Shout out.
Do you?
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
And is Mino Music open to anyone watching this who would like to pitch themselves to you?
Yeah. I'm working with a lot of composers. I love composers. That's who I'm pushing through my company, Mino Music, which is a publishing company. And it's not just Amapiano. We're going everywhere. We want to get your music in ads. We want to get your music on TV shows. In fact, we want to get your music to Hollywood. That's what I'm about. I'm thinking bigger than South Africa.
Love it.
I want to take music out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Mino Music is about. But Mino Black, I'm pushing Amapiano right now, and I'm putting on young talent. I want young talent first. I mean, I could have released my EP. My EP is called Never Too Late, because that's how I felt at that time. I felt it's never too late to come back, because I was quiet for like 7 years. Everybody's like, Morale fell off. Morale, where's Morale? And when I come back, and they're like, what is he doing? He's coming back because he thinks there's a chance there. Yes, there's a chance. It's an opportunity.
Love it.
But I've been doing music. I've been making money from drum. I made my biggest, out of drum, I got a huge, I placed a drum track on a Chicken Lincoln ad. You know the cowboy Chicken Lincoln
Yes.
ad? When they dance in there?
Yes.
The track is my track.
Oh wow.
Not my track, but it was published by me.
Are you?
Yeah. And one of my composers, Sam Magic.
Shout out to Sam Magic.
Yeah, he did that. Then we placed the same track on a lotto. ad. Then the same track you would hear it on Generations. Isn't that great? Isn't that powerful? Isn't that not boxing your talent? Because I know as a hip hop guy, you'd be like, nah, this track is only going on Back to the City only, you know. Or this track is only going on that 999 hip hop 99 show. Oh this track, this beat is only going to Gigi Lamaine. I ain't messing with Satrill. I'm messing with whoever. Nah, stop thinking like that, man. Stop it. Stop boxing yourself.
Oof, love it. So much power to you. Everything you're doing.
Thank
You're
you.
definitely like a different person. Not a different person. Like you've gone super saiyan on the industry. And I think you've come full circle now. And now you're handing over the baton, but still leading the way.
Yes.
And that's a
I don't
beautiful
have to be
thing.
the star, yo.
And I just want to say thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Like, guys,
GG.
I am so happy.
I'm so happy.
I did not expect this. And why I say this is because it became so educational, so inspirational, so much of growth and so much of I've been there, I'm here, and you can follow too. So thank you so much for that. Where can people get, before we forget, where can people get a hold of you?
Well, you can get a hold of me. Go on Instagram. It's Mino Black _SA. Same goes for all the other platforms.
And of
Mino
course,
Black.
you did say you are waiting for people to submit the music. So guys, if you know that you're a composer, utumile, this is your chance. Mino Music is in full operation and it is taking Amapiano, other genres as well, to the world.
Everything that's
South
African
African culture to the world, and this is where it's at. And yes, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to my amazing team, Platinum League International and Hot Rock Entertainment. Guys, we did say with some subscriptions, man, ayakhuphuka. Abantu bayakhala estradeni. Don't forget to subscribe. POV X Gigi, and of course POV X Gigi, POV with Gigi Lamaine, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikToking, Yonginto. Let us know who you guys would like to see on the show next time. And of course, please tell a friend that we'll be back next week again and again and again. And here we are not replicating anything, right, guys? We're not replicating. This is the queen of mainstream podcasting, Gigi Lamaine, signing out. Goodbye.
Peace.
That's my point of view.